Alright, what's up guys? This is Amanda or Mandy or whatever you want to call me, the annoying purple belt in the St. Louis area that loves to try to beat up on people, but I really don't. I just talk trash. I'm here with my friend. We're going to braid her hair because she has a fun activity with her gym tomorrow. She's from Mike Rogers' gym in St. Charles, MMA. And one thing I will say is anytime that any Mike's name ever comes up anywhere, it's always positive. So if you need a great gym to train at, you should go check them out. Okay, state your name and one fun fact about jiu-jitsu.
I am Chandra, and jiu-jitsu is perfect for people who love aggressive snuggles.
Aggressive snuggles is great.
That's exactly what it is.
So this is only my second YouTube video. Eventually I'd like to make a podcast and get all that fancy stuff, but we're going to see how this works out. I'll probably embarrass myself doing it. I wanted to talk about some stuff with girls in jiu-jitsu specifically, so ladies, this one is for you. The first thing I want to talk about is the color of uniforms. So I know there's a lot of gyms that have regulations on their uniforms, and personally I don't train at one that says white gi only, but I know there's also some that are white gi only. And for women that can be troublesome with our monthly time. So I would love opinions. Drop a comment if you have an opinion on that. But how do you feel about this? What is your gym like?
Does your gym allow any color gi?
Not any color. So we're
Okay.
white and blue only.
Okay.
Phil doesn't care about the blue. But then when we go to seminars, we're white gi only.
Got it. Ours used to be white and blue. And then I think it was only like brown and black belts could wear black gis. But we are now allowed to also wear black gis as well.
So as a white belt or blue belt or purple belt,
Any,
you can wear a black
yeah,
gi now.
any belt can wear white, blue, or black. And I mean, yeah, I hate my white gi. It gets so stained. Even if I like clean it really well, it's like
straight to the
hair
wash.
dye or just, BO stains and stuff. And then I didn't even think about the monthly thing, but I do actually not wear mine around that time because of that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
So I've seen lots of girls that they only have the white gi because of the rules, and it stops them from training. Like a lot of girls have been like, yeah, I don't train because I don't even want to experience that possible embarrassment.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks. Like,
Yeah.
I have plenty of blue ones. I even have a black one for when I drop into my friend's gym on Sundays. But I think it's a fun form of self-expression.
Yes.
I get it. It looks really nice if everyone is in the same kind of uniform. But some of us that are wild or emo or colorful, we want tie-dye and we want black and we want blue, and like maybe there's a vet training and he's like, well, I just want to wear my army green still because this helped me with my PTSD. So yeah, I think there's lots of reasons. And then rash guards too. Like some gyms only let you wear certain rash guards. And that can be difficult because it's like, well, I want to wear my purple one. I'm a purple belt,
Ours does, want us to wear like a gym affiliated rash guard or gi if we compete. And they don't like require it, but it's almost like if they see you without a patch or something representing your gym, they're like, hey, you need a patch.
Yeah, which makes sense. Like when we compete, we should definitely be representing our gym and have like a little sign, because if you do something cool or stupid, you know where you came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm cheap. I buy like the Amazon ones.
The Elite.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm dropping all kinds of names here. People should.
Shout out.
Yeah. Do you like the Elite gi? I see a lot
Yeah,
of
I've
people
got the Elite gi, and then Vector is like what all my kids are in, and I like those. And then my husband, I think, just got, maybe it's the Hawk brand.
Oh, yeah. That one's on there, too.
Yeah, those are, I mean, they're all good. The only gi that I have that's extremely different is like a hemp brand gi, and that is not breathable. Also, like a gi already,
Oh,
is like super heavy. The hemp gi is rough.
It's cool, but whew.
Yeah, it's got my favorite material, but it's the least breathable, so I don't like to wear it.
Yeah, I'm very picky about my size. I'm a very small person, so I'm like, it's gotta fit a certain way, or I might be miserable.
I have a long torso, and so shorts and stuff are hard for me to wear, so I definitely have to go with like leggings and then like a long...
Oh yeah, especially IBJJF, they care about your pants for no gi.
I haven't ever done IBJJF. They make me nervous. I feel like it's a lot of rules.
It is a lot of rules, but it's not that bad. Like, you kind of, once you get into it, it's like, okay, this is my IBJJF set.
Yeah.
Period. Nothing else.
Do you have, like, backups?
I do.
Just in case. The one that always works doesn't work sometime.
Well, I just established the one that works every time so far. And it's patched, and it's blue, and it's a King's Gi, and it's like...
They allow patched?
Patched? Well, yeah. It's Humida patched, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know.
Yeah. But the no-gi stuff is picky. Your shorts can't be super short, and they check, like, how long it is. And then they make sure nothing is, like, showing.
He wants to be a part of it.
And then you have to have at least 10% of your belt color on your rash guard.
Oh.
Yeah, which I didn't know that at first, so I had to go get a whole rash guard. But in Post Will, here's another job. Their rash guard, eventually I'll have one of their gis when Adam makes my size. And that's coming soon, so they're expanding, yeah. And but their rash guards worked out really well. I competed in it, and it looked really nice because it had just enough purple on it.
Wow, I did not know that. Oh my goodness.
I was stressing one time over it, and I was like, I'm gonna make sure I never have to worry about this again.
That's so funny. My husband doesn't even get, like, the color for his belt of their rash guards because he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't like the blue on black.
Really?
Yeah.
I think anything on black looks good. Even
I
their
do
brown
too.
on black looks nice.
That's
I cannot
funny.
believe this cat.
I love him. He's so sweet. Don't you shoot him.
So, girls struggle. If you're an all-white gi gym, just know that if your girls are missing or they skip a whole week or a few days in a row, it's probably because of your uniform policy, which sucks.
You can, like, be a little bit more lenient, maybe.
Yeah. Be like, oh, maybe just only our girls get to wear the blue. I don't know.
Or, like, have, like, specific times where you want them to wear. I think your gym does a good job of being, like, for a seminar. That's a good...
Yeah. I agree. All right, next topic. We talked about... what do you feel is, like, a positive of having women in the gym?
Oh my gosh, it's such a good thing to have the women in the gym for the, like, it sounds so silly to say, but for the new guys that come into the gym who have this, like, sense of, like, who they are, and they come and roll with some, like, 30, 40-year-old mom, and we, like, whoop them up, and it's like a good moment for them to be, like...
It's very humbling.
Humbling.
We're the humblers.
Yeah, exactly. That's, like, one of the big things, and then I don't know about your gym, but our gym, definitely, the women all hold the gym together. We keep up with, like, maintenance and cleaning, and help out with everybody's kids, and...
Yeah, it's like it's a nice community to have because everyone does care. It's like, well, if I want to train, I have to bring my kid. Hey, me too. Our kids can hang out in the lobby and try not to, like, kill each other.
Entertain each other so we get a break.
That's exactly what we are. And then, like me and, I know, no offense, boys, but girls clean differently.
The boys' bathroom versus the women's bathroom.
Yes.
Everyone knows it's a thing.
So we just have one bathroom. However, we really like there to be no dust bunnies, and so, like, I just go in and clean. I don't even mind. I go in and clean. Some of the girls will be like, I want to help too. So the girls like to be a part of it. Okay, what is your opinion? Do you feel like that girls make men work on their technique more?
Sometimes. It depends on the man. You know, because some guys, like we were talking about, like, their ego and stuff get in the way, and if a woman starts getting over on them, they throw all technique out the window and sometimes muscle out. But I feel like that's fewer men. You know, that's more of, like, a newer guy. Maybe some of y'all wrestlers come in a little too strong-willed. But, like, little women, like you or Andrea, like, you guys are so technical because of your size. Like, I still can get away with muscling, even guys. I'm not tiny, so... Yeah. You know, I feel like some guys have to be very technical. because of you guys.
Yeah.
Whereas with me, if I start getting over, they start getting really crazy.
They're just like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's something that I've definitely heard a few times from several people. They're like, well, even the guys will come to me and they'll be like, you move so fast.
Right.
And you're so quick, like your speed. And I'm just like, look, if I slow down because you're so much bigger than me or stronger than me, then I am going to die.
Yeah.
Like, you will squash me. You'll capitalize on the space I allowed you to have.
Yes.
And then I'm done for. And there's no coming back from it.
Exactly, though. That's how you have to use your strength.
Mm-hmm.
In that moment, and then like the technicality of it, you can't be loose with it. Like you said, giving them the space is a real thing. And then if you get underneath them, it's different than somebody big being underneath you.
Yeah.
They
can
only
stretch me out more. But...
Well, and they only use technique whenever they're under you, as long as they feel like they're not just being completely mauled.
Yeah.
Is that how you feel? Do you ever get that?
Yes. I'm just like, all right, you're under me, so like, I'm gonna move fast. I'm gonna try to make sure you don't sweep me. I know a sweep is coming. I know you can launch me across this gym. And then
bench press me.
Yeah. Well, if they bench press you, you just gotta take that arm. If they're bench pressing you, take that arm home.
I drop my hips so low down, and then I just try to go for the grapevine to make it miserable if I can.
Yeah, the grapevine is very, very miserable. Well, good. Yeah, no, I think it's awesome. It brings a little special touch to have women in the gym. I've been in gyms where there's not very many women, and like, usually for open world, I haven't been to like classes at gyms like that, but there are smaller guys that still appreciate training with me, which is nice.
Yeah, I always think all the guys there are thankful to have us. I feel like, especially the guys who are like well established in the gym, we give them a different version of a role. I feel like we do things and we're more flexible, so just the things that we're like we can get away with. Mm-hmm. Kimuras and Americanas are a lot harder to hit on us than
they are.
Most guys.
Like our arms probably slip out faster.
Exactly. There's smaller arms and just more flexibility in like our shoulders and
yeah. That helped me win a competition one time. I had all the points, and then towards the end I got swept. Turn your head this way. And then this girl got an Americana on me, and because I was super flexible, she still didn't have the points, and she held that Americana for 45 seconds, and I defended it for 45 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
And then I still won.
Oh my gosh.
And she just, once it was over, I was smiling, and she goes, what was that? I was like, I'm really flexible. I'm so sorry. Like,
oh, wow. That is hella good defense if she had it there that whole time.
Mm-hmm.
That was 40, a whole lot of making sure she didn't move enough and you didn't move too much.
45 seconds, yes. I probably tore something that I probably feel now, maybe.
I've definitely been a person that's let somebody hold me in Americana too long.
And you're like, that's
the next day I'm like, oh, shoot, that hurt, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well, like, okay, that time that I competed against Andrea in that super fight.
Yeah.
She had that arm bar. It was so slick, tight. So tight. And I was like fighting it for a very long time. And then I tapped when there was only 1 second left.
I screamed. I was so hyped up by that. Yeah. It was such a good match.
It was really, really
so fun to watch.
People were like, you couldn't hang on for any longer.
I immediately said that to you as soon as you came out of the bathroom when you were done. Yeah. And you're like, girl, that was so tight.
Yeah, there was absolutely no way.
Which I roll with her all the time. She is super technical. That's a part. Y'all being these small women, you do have
no choice.
Your skills down packed.
That jumping straight into a triangle was beautiful, though. I give her credit. I was expecting you to like pull guard and jump. I was not expecting you to jump a triangle.
She said, I'm doing something different today.
No. It was good though. It definitely inspired me some too.
I'm happy you guys are like friends too, because like she was nervous about the whole match because of you guys being friends, and she wasn't sure she was going to be able to be aggressive, and I thought it was so funny because
I was excited.
Andrea's so aggressive.
Sometimes I feel like I could be more aggressive with the people that I love more.
Yeah, well, that's what she was nervous about, and then she like jumped a triangle on you and tried to take your arm home. And I was like, see, you didn't have to worry about being aggressive.
It was great.
It was.
All right, next topic, just so we don't get too far off because we're already 15 minutes in. I'm trying to make it only 30 minutes this time because I think I talked
We can make that work.
Time. Yeah. Okay, so this one, maybe a Matt Enforcer topic, maybe not a Matt Enforcer topic, but the difference between men and women communicating in the gym. So I've noticed that, so I'm growing up, I was always like one of the guys, part of the guy group.
Yeah.
I wasn't very often like in all the girl groups.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm used to, and I had two brothers, so I'm used to communicating with men the way, or anybody, the way that they're just open about it, right? Like, bro, why did you do that? Bro, you're going a little crazy
and
today.
not take it in depth.
Yeah, we don't take it in depth. We just ask the question. Nobody gets offended.
Right.
But I've noticed with girls are more like, they just kind of deal with it, and then they want to go to their friend and talk about it. And sometimes it's fine because it's like, I just need to get this off my chest. If it's weird, I don't care unless it keeps happening.
Right.
But if we're not being safe, it's like, do you notice that girls are more scared to approach each other because they're like worried about getting mad than just being like, hey bro, what was up?
Yeah, I mean, that definitely, we are so much more emotional creatures. No matter how, like, aggressive we are, or how much, like, we're, like, a guy's girl, we're still, like, emotional, and sometimes it can be hard to, confront people whenever you're feeling, like, uncomfortable or anything, so it's always easier to, like, talk behind closed doors. And then, like, of course, I feel like it's such a thing to say, but like guys just don't really do that. They don't really take it further than that moment. It either gets handled or it's forgotten.
Yeah, they say it and their piece is gone, and girls probably think about it.
We're creatures
for
of
months. Yeah, not
we
me.
overthink, and yeah. I mean, I think the best way always to handle things is just to confront the situation then and there. You feel better about it. You get it off your chest.
Yeah.
You should be comfortable with the people that you're training with. Like, a part of it is you're going there and you're like safely being aggressive with each other. So like, if there's anything holding you back from feeling like you can be safe with that person, you gotta handle it, you know? You can't like leave it in a weird place.
Especially if it's a pattern that keeps happening.
Right.
It's like a one-time thing, you know, we all have our days and that happens.
Right.
But if it's like, oh, I'm noticing this person does this every single time, I don't understand. Or they give up every single time. So I think we gotta check on each other more and just talk about it more openly.
Yeah, we have the luxury of having like smaller gyms, so we like know our people a little bit more personally. I feel like, so it can make it easier and harder because like we are on top of each other sometimes. We're all around each other. We can get like really easily annoyed with each other.
Training with the same people all the time.
Yes.
Okay, let's check out this braid really quick. Oh yeah, that's like super cool. There's like just blue stripes.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I love it.
So that kind of goes into also cross training. So like, there's a ton of gyms in this area. So it's like, all right, girls, like, do you like to go to other gyms and find girls to train with, or are you like, I'm not cross training, I'm just
what do you consider cross training? I hear so many different versions of what cross training is. Do you consider going to another gym's open mat cross training?
Yeah, in a good way though. In a good way. Yeah, if you are not at your home gym, I consider it cross training.
Fair. Okay.
So like, are you cross training within your affiliation, or are you cross training out of your affiliation?
Yeah.
I personally like both. Like, I love it all. I love to drop into open mats within my affiliation.
For sure.
Or a class if I'm like, you know, I kind of need a break from this, the way that things keep going every single time I'm in my own gym.
Yes.
But I also enjoy, because as a woman, it is hard to sometimes find the smaller people that you want to roll with. And so I think it's really helped me a ton to go. So I like to go to Head Nod Edwardsville on Tuesdays or Thursdays. My daughter loves going there too. But I get different no-gi insights there. And like, okay, the coach is like much smaller. They're a little bit lighter in weight. So it's John McLaughlin's gym. Okay. So he's lighter in weight. And he's also shorter. So it's like, okay, this is very close to my size. So it's cool to like learn from somebody like that. And then there are some women that drop in there as well, and they are smaller too, so like it really helps getting to train with them, because they don't have the 10 or 15 pounds on me that my girls do. They're like minimum, in my weight class. Right. Yeah. So I enjoy that. I know that a long time ago, people could do it a lot, and then we kind of all got into our affiliations, and people weren't doing it for a while. Like 9 years ago when I first started, people weren't cross training.
Well, and I'm so new to the jiu-jitsu world. You know, my 2 years is October, so I'm still so super new. I didn't even realize that I didn't think cross training was just going to another gym. I thought like cross training would be going and training at another gym. You know, I feel like as women, like you said, we don't have a lot of women in all of the gyms. So I think like it's such a wonderful opportunity that they have like women's open mats at some of our local gyms, because like I get the chance to like pop in and roll with other people who I don't roll with all the time.
It's almost like a trend that recently started, I feel like, too, is all the women open mats.
Yeah.
That wasn't
It is new. All of the ones I know, they literally just started them.
Yeah.
Which I think it's wonderful. I love that they have them. I love going there because, like, it's okay. I get so many new guys to roll with all the time. We get new guys that come in and out of the gym all the time.
Yeah.
It's a new woman, maybe 2 a year sometimes. And, like, you'll get, like, I'm talking about the ones that stick, you know?
Yeah.
You'll get a bunch that stop in and they maybe do it for a week or a month, but, you know, it's just not for everybody.
Right. Yeah.
But I never thought of cross training as like going to an open mat. And I was, the first time I went, I did ask, you know, to make sure it was cool with the owner of our gym.
Yeah.
You know, just out of respect.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, and then like, I don't know if there's beef between gyms. I don't know any of that stuff. And
Yeah,
thankfully there's not, you know, and it was all cool and everything. And I'm always welcomed every time I go to a new gym. They won't know me and they'll roll no matter who, like what belt. We all roll together and
yeah, it's like,
it's good. You go there and you, like, I'll teach people things, not like teach them, but like I'll do something. They'll ask me what I did. I'll show them. I want them to have those skills. I think like the women's world in jiu-jitsu is so small that if we're not building each other up, what are we doing?
Right. Yeah, I definitely agree on that. And it's kind of nice that it has grown a lot with the women in this area too. It's like, I remember a lot of the times I would be in gyms and I was like, okay, this is a newer gym or it's a newer sport and it hasn't exploded yet. And I would be the only girl in the gym a lot. Right.
Which you're used to because of how long you've been doing it. But I probably would have never gotten the chance to roll with you or any of your girls if you guys didn't have open mats.
That's true. Yeah. It helped me, it like introduced me to other people too. And then I went and cross-trained it. I was like, well, you were willing to come to my gym. Like, thanks. I'm going to drop in your gym. I'm going to come train with you guys again.
Yes.
So, yeah. And then they're always like, when are you having one of those again? And they're like, you want to go to this gym with me because they're having one. Yeah. So it's like a small community building, which I think is great.
Yeah, because even your recent one, your guys' like barbecue, it wasn't a women's only, but I almost came. There ended up being something that weekend, but I was gonna show up because I feel comfortable at your guys' gym now. Yeah. I know a couple of the guys from your gym at this point. We, you know, everybody runs into each other at competitions, so you all start to get to know each other. Especially the more you know people in the gyms, you start to know everybody.
Yep.
So that's nice, though.
That is nice. All right, last topic. Anything you wish was different for girls training in jiu-jitsu?
It's so hard because you want to get people that roll with you, and don't treat you differently being a woman. Mm-hmm. But then you roll with somebody who throws you all over the place and you're like, maybe I don't want that so much. But like, I mean, just having the opportunity to, you know, roll with everybody and not be, you know, put into a group. Like, I think that one of the things that, I don't know how your gym works, but sometimes we kind of get like grouped up. If it's like a new girl, you being a woman, you basically have to roll with the new girl to get her introduced. And like, it's helpful to the new girl. We all want to help anyway. But I just wish that there was more of like, I guess, self-defense classes
to get them more introduced.
To get them more introduced, and then, you know, let them into like the co-ed classes.
So something I kind of noticed is a lot of gyms that have like the women's classes.
Yes.
Like the new girls, that's where they're going. They're just going to these women's classes, and then eventually they get comfortable and they do start showing up.
Yes.
So like,
if you don't have that, then
yeah. So I always suggest if a gym doesn't have a good group of girls yet and they want to grow it, that even if it's not a permanent situation, maybe it's a rotation, maybe quarterly you do 1 month of a women's self-defense course.
Yes.
Get them acclimated, is that the word?
Yeah, that's and exactly right.
Be like, all right, that was our 4-week course. Now we're going to go to co-ed. You're always, you know these girls now. You're going to have these girls with you.
And yeah, sometimes you'll know some of the guys too because they're coming in, they're coaching. You'll feel more comfortable with the guy coaches if it's like a thing. I think that would really be beneficial to women in the gym.
Even if it's not a permanent, we have women's class every Wednesday. It's a, hey, we've got this course coming up. Bring some of your friends. We'll advertise it. We'll get some girls in here. If they like it, they'll stick around after those 4 weeks. And if they don't, they're gone.
Yeah, you know? Genius. That's exactly what I think they should do. It'd be super helpful. The women who come in that are there, you know, maybe because of some sort of trauma or something, don't have to feel shy. The other women who train all the time don't have to compromise their training to just do everything with the new girls.
Join the women's class and help them.
Yes, they can be there for that specific class, help them through that, not miss out on their other training. It's all a thing. That could be better.
Yeah, I think it would be great. Well, and I also think that it would also maybe alleviate the possibility of like Mean Girls Club happening, because if you have just women's classes all the time, I feel like that maybe it's like people maybe get stuck in the, well, I'm just gonna go to women's class and I'm gonna roll twice and then I'm gone, and then it kind of sucks for the girls who are training all the time and they want those partners to be in the co-ed classes with them.
And it segregates you become just the women's class, and then if like you decide to take the men's class, it can be like a thing of like, well, why aren't you taking our class? You know,
join us for this little 4-week course, and then we're all going to go over to this class together. Nobody's segregated all the time, because it is a male-dominant sport, and I think it's beneficial for all of us to be training together as long as we're comfortable with it.
You guys have a lot of girls in your kids class, right? It's growing.
Yeah. It's a lot of girls in our kids class, our teen class, our adult class. Like, it's very rare that we don't have women on the mat. Every once in a while, but we also communicate to each other, because there are times where we don't want to be the only girl on the mat, you know, and it's like once in a while, no big deal, it does happen, but we communicate to each other, because if it ends up being, maybe it's a new white belt and she's in the group chat and you say, hey, the upper belts aren't going, the upper belts had something come up, they might be like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stay home and wait for my people to be there. I
have a girl that comes from Illinois that messages me to see if I'm gonna be there. She only comes out if she knows I'm going to be there. She's really little. She's had an injury, so she doesn't always feel comfortable rolling with everybody. I have no problem with that at all. That's always a good idea. Communication.
It's a nice little buddy system, too. Like, when I first started training, I was super nervous and scared and overweight, and my one person, which was Andrea, I would text her and be like, are you going today? Because I want to go, but I'm scared to go by myself.
Yeah. So, well, I think there's a girl at your gym that said something about, and I don't know if she's still there, because this was like a year ago, maybe even longer, who felt nervous to roll with people because she had like her small group of people that she rolled with, she was like bigger. And she's like, you know, I've been told that I'm too big to roll with certain people. And like, I don't know if maybe because there's so little women in.
Oh, okay, I know who that is. Yeah. She dropped in. She's not from our gym. So, I actually had a really good conversation with her a couple times about it, and I was like, look, I've been on the big spectrum and I've been on the little spectrum, and you just have to go up to people and ask.
Yeah.
And, I ran into her like 6 months later, and she said it's going much better.
Good, because we were all shocked. It was like, I think it was me and both of my friends from the gym that came up there too, and we were all like, we felt so bad because we're like, we would never tell you no. We don't care what size you are. We will roll with you.
Yeah, and I think some people that have been there a while should be able to guide.
Yes.
You know, new people who are nervous about those things. It's like, okay, if there is a brand new girl who's coming here and she just is struggling because she is bigger, my 125-pound butt is going to still roll with her. Like, I don't care. I'm going to teach you how to roll with smaller people.
Yes.
Like, I'm going to be like, all right, you're going to play bottom this time. All right, we're going to work here, but, like, you might pass me easier, but I'm going to watch out for my own safety.
Yeah.
Which
so really it needs to be with people who know what they're doing, though, if they are bigger. So I get what the problem is just because if they are really strong, simple sweeps and stuff, if a person doesn't know what they're doing, if it's two brand new people to the sport and there's a much bigger girl than a smaller girl, like, I could see the danger in it.
Brand
but,
new
like,
ones.
Two brand new ones, yeah.
Now,
But
I do think that part should be also on the coach. Maybe it's the
exactly.
black belt in charge, or maybe it's the upper belt female, and they're like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and grab this person.
Right.
I don't want you to. Which, it's something I've kind of been accustomed to doing. If we get a new girl, the head coach is really good, but there's been times when I was at different gyms, and it's like, I just took it upon myself to be like, you guys should not train together today.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have that person to tell you, hey, you need to roll with this person, because sometimes the new people just gang up together, and it's like, you guys are the worst combo to have together. It's dangerous.
Together.
It's funny.
Yep.
You're so fast.
Look, 30 minutes in and we're almost done.
Oh my god, this would have taken me hours.
Let me think if there's anything else. Do you have anything that you just want to say or talk about?
No, man. I mean, I love the fact that we're both from two totally different gyms, and we get together because we got together for the first time because of the sport. It just goes to show, like, it's a community, not just like your gym. But the whole thing, and like what we were talking about, like when we go to comps, even if we're competing against each other, we're all like, you know, we're there with each other. I think that's something that maybe the guys could use a little bit more of. Is that, you know, it's so
they get a little
so
bit
serious
more in their
and
egos.
We can be serious as soon as we, you know, slap and bump and ready to go. But
it's like, oh hey, it's nice to meet you. I'm gonna train with you. We're gonna compete soon. Good luck. I'm so excited. Slap fist bump.
Every time, that's how it should be.
It should be. And I do that. I'm like, I have no problem like talking to the person before I compete.
I'm always so happy-go-lucky before the match, and then I get out there and I have one picture of me from my last comp, and I look like I want to murder her, and we're friends now.
That's great, yeah.
I was like it was just the match.
I don't know if I haven't ended up not being friends with someone, you know, even if they kick my butt
Seriously.
or I kick theirs, yeah. It's too tough of a sport. And too little of women in the sport to just hate each other. Like, build that up.
Yeah.
We can be learning from all kinds of people, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. And things to acknowledge from the other person, whether they won or lost. Like, you can tell them what they did that was so amazing. You know, that helps to build each other up. I do really love that about women's comps. I feel like we're really good at being kind to each other before and after.
Yeah. But during, no, don't be nice at all. If you compete against me, please don't be nice
The guys always say that the women are so much meaner when it comes to rolling on the mats. It's like that we're trying to, like, maul people. It's not, like, spazzy. It's like we're trying to take your head off.
Yeah, that's good.
That is good.
Kind of take their heads off with my knees in their face. And I was talking to one of my friends. He's also a purple belt. Okay, so I'm 125.
Yeah.
And this purple belt just moved here not long ago, and he is 205.
Oh, a little different.
Yeah, but we roll together all the time, and he keeps me very safe. But we were traveling to an open mat. We were talking about the size difference, and so we started like doing the math, and he's technically like 64% larger than me. And he was like, I don't blame you for rolling how fast you need to roll. I was like, the minute that you catch on to the fact that I'm moving slower, or that I gave you any ounce of space to do something, you're going to take it away from me, and I'm never coming back from it because I can't move you.
Right.
So.
My husband's a really hard person to roll with because he refuses to move fast.
Yeah.
And he relies on you moving fast. It's not even that he holds you, like, he's really good at understanding what your options are. And
so he's
quickly
3 steps ahead of you.
Yeah, and so
quickly.
You can't move fast because if you move fast, he's going to get on top, and you don't want him to end up on top because he's really heavy, and he's only like 190, but he grew up a big guy and a wrestler, so he understands pressure really well.
Oh yeah, and the way the wrestlers move after they come to jiu-jitsu.
It is so funny.
I love it, but it can be a little scary. I'm like,
it is scary.
I changed my game the way I'm gonna go with them. I will stand up with them. But I'm gonna try to wait for them to go ahead and take their shot.
Yes.
But sometimes they don't. Sometimes they want you to try to wrestle them, and I'm like, I know you're a wrestler.
If I try to wrestle them, I'm only going in for a body lock, and then I'm just trying to get to the back. I'm not even actually trying to take you down.
Same. I'm like, just let me.
But I will. I'll stick that one leg out there, and I'm like, come on, just take it. Stick your head out there. I want your neck. Let me guillotine you.
I want to sprawl on you so I can spin around to the back because I feel the best on the back because my personal goal is to be a professional backpack.
Oh.
We're going to school, okay, guys?
Hey, we should roll together again soon because I've been known lately to go turtle down so much
and
not have a plan. Yeah, and not have a plan. So, like, you'll teach me quickly. Hey, you might not want to go to turtle unless you have a plan.
Yeah, okay, that's a great idea. And a gi or a no gi or both?
I mean, both. Yeah,
yeah.
no gi is just faster movements, you know. And a gi, I'm going to hold you a lot more. You know,
and no gi, I'm going to kind of just let you start to make that movement.
Right.
I go take your back.
Yeah, Andrea has taken my neck off a few times from that position. She's figured me out, so.
She's like, I'm just waiting for you to go turtle. Yeah. All right, well, I think that's all we have today. I'm almost done with this hair. It's about to get really complicated, but turn your head this way and then down this side. Yeah, this is going to be sick. One more braid to go, and then we're done. So, thanks for joining me today. See ya.